Our next guest is Meosha Bean. Meosha Bean is a filmmaker, actress, artist, all around Renaissance lady. How you doing, Meosha?
I'm doing well.
All right. So let's see. I guess the first question that I'd love to start off is the beginning. How did you get involved in filmmaking? Or when did you know you wanted to be one? Let's start with that first.
Oh man, when I was at the age of 7 years old, because my brother kind of was a big influence as well. He was in TV productions when he was in high school, and I just saw him bring home that camera, and I took it, and then I just fell in love with it. That's when I started.
Now, as someone who knew that she wanted to be a filmmaker at a young age, what was your parents' reaction to you at such a young age behind the camera?
Her behind me, 100%. They were definitely supported me in anything I did, so that was good.
That's pretty good too, because a lot of talented people, such as artists and filmmakers, their family tends to have a tough time when you say that you want to be an artist. What they do kind of they tell you to, maybe you should go into welding or, something like that.
Right.
Did you get that from your parents at all?
No, no. They just told me to stay in school as well. Education is very important, so it's always good to have something to fall back on. So that's what they told me. But they still said to pursue your dream and your goal in life. You don't forget education.
Now, what was the first thing that you filmed, and when? And how old were you when you did it?
Oh man, I have so many videos. I remember when I had tapes of like VHS tapes, and when I was like maybe 8 years old, I was a news reporter, and so yeah, but it was like the first thing I ever filmed, and yeah.
Can we find that on YouTube?
Oh no, no, that would be very embarrassing.
Yeah. So now you're an actress as well. At what point did the acting become a part of your filmmaking?
I've always been acting since I like to act. My family calls me. They say I'm dramatic. I've always been a very dramatic person, but I incorporated acting in my films maybe like oh 05, oh 06 maybe, because I just thought, because I didn't really have many actors to be in them at such a young age, so I thought maybe if I can get involved in my own films, and I could. And then I just started liking it from there. So.
Now, one thing that I've learned from just being around directors and stuff, that the acting, if you can take acting classes, that it definitely helps your directing. What do you think about that?
If you say if you can't take acting classes.
Yeah, how does that help you as a director? Because I know you went to acting school.
Oh, it really helps you to relate to the actors that you work with. And so when when say you're on set and you're with other actors, you can actually kind of like talk to them in a way like you can come down from the director stage and like just meet them at that one-on-one level, just as to another actor, because you have experience in that. So it'll definitely go smoothly. When you know a little bit more about acting.
So throughout your years for school, did you take any film classes?
I was okay. I took a film class, but it was only a couple months, and that was in Orlando, Full Sail, and I didn't go that long because it was very expensive, and I was kind of young, and so I just left and went to school. So, but I still definitely do want to still go back to Full Sail. Just to go and to learn more.
Now, with this being a machinima community, I'm going to ask you about the movies. We'll kind of get into that a little bit. A lot of us that are in the audience use that program. How did you come to know about the program, the movies?
Oh man, what happened? I think Actually, I saw it. I saw the movie's game at Walmart. I was passing by, and I just decided to get it because I thought you said the movies, and I thought, oh, wow, that'll be actually a really cool game. To just even to learn, even though it's like it's cartoon and stuff, but you can just definitely get some great tips on how it would really be to make the film. And so yeah, that's how I kind of got involved. But the movies online, I just saw it online, saw people's videos, and I was like, oh, this is really cool. I wanted to definitely get involved on that.
Now, as far as voice acting, I see that you have voice acted in some animated features. You released, there was something that you were just in recently, the kind of the violent production with the young girl. Yes. Can you tell the audience about that project?
Yeah, I did a voice acting role for a good friend of mine on YouTube. He does animation videos, and he asked me to do a voiceover, be a part of one of his basically to tell the story. And I said, sure, I would love to. I'm always looking for work, so it's kind of like it's a scary type, gory cartoon film, but it's a really good script, and I was very fortunate to be a part of it. It was a very fun project.
What's the name of the film? Yeah.
It's called Sick Love.
Sick Love, yeah. It was done with Poser too, which is
Yeah.
interesting.
Very cool.